So tonight, today, has been so life changing for me. You just have like a life changing moment. You have a moment where, like, man, it's so important for us to have good people around us. Scratch good people. It's so important for us to have great people around us. I think it's so important to remind us of who we are. I had a phone call tonight, and hey Marlon, I had a phone call tonight from a really close friend. We haven't spoke in a couple days. Hey, embrace the grace. We ain't spoke in a couple days. And she said, I seen your video, where you was talking about people hating on you, threatening you, and all this and that. She was like, I know everything that you've been going through for the last couple months. And she sat on that phone, y'all, and she reminded me of who I was. It's so important for us to have great people in our life. It changed my life. She sat on that phone, she told me, she said, Shalakemia, she said, you shine so bright. She said, I never had a friend like you. You always show up, however you can show up. She said, I don't take that for granted. Because I had people in my life that didn't show up, didn't care that I was going through nothing, wouldn't call and check on me. She said, I ain't never had no friend pray for me. And I told her, I said, that's who I am. I take the relationships in my life serious. I know when God blessed me with great people. I know when God sent somebody. You see what I'm saying? I'm not taking nobody that God sent for granted. That's like taking God for granted. And I know better. You see what I'm saying? I'm not doing that. Do you know how I would curse my life if I sat up and took somebody for granted, mistreated somebody, mishandled somebody that God said? I would curse my life. I would be going up against God. Why would I do that? But I was telling her, I said, that's that's really nothing. That's who I am. And she was like, exactly. She said, I know what you've been through in the last couple of months. She said, one thing I don't want you to do. She said, and God don't want you to do is fight for a spot in nobody's life. She said, because you a blessing. She said, it's a blessing to be in your life. It's a blessing to be attached to you. It's a blessing to be able to call you a friend, whatever people got going on. Hold on, y'all. My hair went in my eye. All right, I'm getting there. She said, it's a blessing. She said, I don't want you to fight for no spot because you are the blessing. And I'm like, wow. I needed that tonight, y'all. I needed that tonight. I needed that deposit. I needed the deposit. She told me, she said, people that don't know you hate what you saying. She said they hate what you saying. They don't like that you're speaking out. She said you're doing God's work. And they don't like it. Because it makes them look in the mirror at themselves. When you come and you speak about what you speak about, she said they feel convicted, they feel guilty. That's why they coming up against you. She said, don't stop. I told her, I said it get frustrating. I said it gets so frustrating. It do. But somebody on here told me that somebody in the Bible got frustrated. They went through a season of frustration. I'm sure we all go through a season of frustration sometimes. I'm sure of it. But I needed that call tonight, y'all. I needed that call. And she's right. I shouldn't be fighting for a spot in nobody's life because I am the blessing. When I come into your life, I come to add. I don't come to subtract. When I come in your life, I don't come with negativity. I come with positivity. When I come into your life, I don't come to down you. I come to empower you, inspire you, motivate you, pray for you. I come to add to you. I come to protect you. I come to have your back. I had forgot who I was for a second, y'all. I forgot who I was, and I needed, God knows I needed that pour into tonight. I needed that. I needed that. The enemy want us to forget who we are. He want us to forget who we are, so we stay attached to the wrong people, so we stay in the wrong environments, we stay in the wrong situation. He don't want us to know who we are. He don't want us to know who we are. He wants us to forget our worth, our value. He wants us to not walk in our purpose. Mm, 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 mm. My life just changed. I just stepped into a new season. I just stepped into a new season. I can't stop. I cannot stop. People wouldn't be fighting me this hard if God didn't have something deep down on the inside of me. When I told God, use me, when I told God, I'll be the example, I'll speak up, I meant that. I meant that. I meant that. What what God has done in my life, I owe God. I owe God. I owe God. I do. I'm gonna continue to be obedient. I'm gonna continue to pour. I'm gonna continue to be a good person. I'm gonna continue to be a great person. I'm gonna keep being empowering, inspiring, and motivating. I'm gonna keep on being me. And I'm gonna get better every single day. Every single day I'm gonna get better. Watch. Watch how y'all watch me evolve and become more powerful moving forward. I slipped for a little bit. I don't know who's watching me right now that might have slipped a little bit. And we forgot who we are. We forgot our power. We forgot we anointed. We forgot that we the blessing. We forgot that we the prize. Listen, I don't know who else was feeling like that, but I can come to the table and I can admit that I lost myself for a minute. I forgot who I was. I forgot who I was. Not no more. Not no more. I'm not forgetting who I am anymore. That's going to be a part of my prayer for me to ask God, God, please do not ever allow me to forget who I am ever again. Ever again. God, please do not even let giving up come out my mouth after this time again. Ever. I'm gonna add that to my prayer. I'm gonna add that to my prayer. I'm gonna ask God, don't even allow people that don't mean me no good to even get close to me. Let my discernment pop on like that. I'm going to ask God, listen, reveal the plan, the plot, the scheme to me. Reveal it to me before it even comes. So I got a heads up. Or don't even let it get close to me. I got to add that to my prayer. I got to keep on moving. So many things have been a distraction. The threats have been a distraction. The attack on my business has been a distraction. The people mistreating me have been a distraction. A distraction. They were sent by the enemy to distract me. Because my purpose is that big. My purpose is that big. It's like knock Shalakemia down and a whole bunch of other people get knocked down too. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. I'm not letting the enemy knock them people down. I'm not letting the enemy knock y'all down. I'm not doing it. I'm not. I'm not. I got a new strength. A renewed strength. I needed that tonight. I needed that tonight. The enemy kept telling me I needed closure from situations. I was sitting here at my desk and I said, closure. Girl, you don't need no closure. Closure is a distraction. Closure is a distraction. Baby, baby, pray them soul ties off you and move on. That's what I had to tell myself. Pray that soul tie off you and move on. Move on with your life. You're right. I could never repay him. But I'm going to always share my testimony. I'm going to always speak on the things that he put in my face to bring awareness to. I'm going to pour into his people. God, if people realize it or not, God wants to strengthen the black man. Many may not know this, but all the black men watch me right now. God wants you strong. The season of y'all being oppressed is over. It's over. You got to reclaim your strength. You understand? Y'all about to stand on the forefront for something. And that's why God sent me and a few other people to stand in the gap. To stand in the gap for y'all. Because y'all about to do something so amazing. So amazing. Something this world ain't never seen. Something people ain't never seen. Black men are about to do. That's why I was sent to stand in the gap. That's why many others was sent to stand in the gap to tell the truth. These people that come on my channel and leave nasty, they be mad at the truth. If you mad at the truth, you mad at God, because God is the truth. God is the truth, period, point blank. So you mad at God. That's dangerous. To come up against the truth, that's dangerous. I don't know what the enemy told these people, but I don't think they know they in a danger zone. I had over the last couple of weeks, I had about 10 people say, Shalakemia, you a chosen one. I never heard of a chosen one before. I had 2 people tell me, oh, Shalakemia, you God's favorite. I really never heard that term before, never heard chosen one before. I never heard any of that. People call me a prophet, so many different things. I just say what God deposits in me. He puts situations in my face and I'm able to see, well, hold up, this ain't right. This is wrong. You wrong. You see what I'm saying? Situations, that black men have been in that could have, ruined their life. They could have went to prison for a long time. I had to stand in the gap. A black man called me, what, 3, 4 Christmases ago? He was about to jump off of the bridge and kill himself. I had to stand in the gap. Come on. Come on. Come on. He's sending people to stand in the gap. How can anybody ever be mad at that? You don't know when God gonna call me, you, or somebody else to stand in the gap for you, your child, your grandchild. But you see how people sit up here trying to fight against what I'm talking about. You don't know. Just like that lady I told y'all about. That lady used to always say nasty stuff, threaten me. Oh, we gonna get your page taken down. We gonna blackball you. You this, you that. She had to eat them words, y'all. She tried to reach out to me, asking me for help because her son, her black son, was falsely accused of rape. You was the ringleader. Baby, you was the ringleader against me and against what I was on here saying. And look how that situation hit your house. Look how it hit your house. Now you got the fight and you got the advocate for your black son. And you know, she told me, she said, now I see you wasn't tearing black women down. You was bringing the awareness. I told you that. I told you I was bringing the awareness of situations that black men face every day. Oh, so you had to go through it to see what I was talking about. The tables turned real fast, y'all. And all I could do is sit there. I was like, wow. That was fast. But you know what? I prayed for her son. I prayed that God reveals the truth. That God reveals the truth in the situation. Even though she was nasty, I do not want to see her son go to prison for rape and he ain't raped nobody. And somebody lied on him. I don't want to see nobody go to jail or be in trouble for somebody lying on them. People tell dangerous lies. And I just be trying to bring the awareness to this. Because these dangerous lies ruin people's lives. And let me tell you, it's not just, black women doing that to black men. It's black women getting mad at another black woman because they had a disagreement. Then she go call children services on her and tell children's services all type of like, oh, well, she don't take care of her kid. All because you mad? That is evil. Y'all don't even know how many women I talk to that happened to. Can you even fathom losing your children behind a lie? I don't even think y'all can fathom that. I don't even want to fathom it. It breaks my heart. We got to cancel that type of evil. We got to cancel it. We got to cancel that kind of evil. It's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. But I don't know who needed to hear this tonight, but it's just been a life-changing night for me. And I thank God for my great friend for pouring into me. Do you know that pouring into somebody and reminding someone of who they are is priceless? You can't put no price tag on that. You can't put, I said earlier today, some people are not replaceable. People can have a prideful attitude, an ego, whatever. Everybody's not replaceable. God will show you in a minute. Everybody's not replaceable. You could be stuck on yourself. You could think you all that in a bag of chips and a Huggy. You could think whatever you want to think. God, listen, God don't care. He will show you. Don't play with my children. We are God's children. We all have unique, beautiful gifts down on the inside of us that people ain't gonna find nowhere else. They just ain't gonna find it. When you come across great people, hold on to them. Hold on to them. Cause baby, the second that you ain't in their energy no more, the second that baby, all hell start to break loose. All hell will start to break loose. It will. If you got, I got a friend, she told me, she said, Shada Kimi, she said, I value your friendship. She said, if I'm ever wrong, I'm gonna be sitting on your porch, waiting to apologize to you. I said, wow, they don't make people like that no more, baby. I said, baby, if I do you wrong, I'm gonna be on your porch too. You hear me? I'm not gonna be running around here like I ain't did you wrong, thinking I'm gonna live a blessed life. I ain't doing that. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna apologize. I'm gonna take accountability if I'm wrong. I want to be in God's good graces. I listen, baby. I don't want to come up against God. I'm scared. I do not want to go. I do not. I do not want to be on the other side of nothing. I want to be on the same side of God. So how about every person He blessed my life with? I'm appreciate them. I'm appreciate them, and they gonna know I appreciate. They gonna feel it in their spirit and in their heart. Shawty, keep me appreciate me. I sure do, because I know better. I know better than to take people for granted. I know better than to mistreat and mishandle. I know better. I know better. I know better. I know better. Even when people do me wrong, I still do them right. I still do them right. I don't have it in me. I don't have it in me to repay evil with evil. I'm not evil. I'm not evil. So why would I change sides? Why would I go against God to do somebody else wrong? No, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna do them right even though they do me wrong. Them doing you wrong, they got to see God. They got to see God, baby. They ain't gonna see a blessing. They ain't gonna see a breakthrough. They ain't gonna see nothing. They got to see God. And I tell people all the time, baby, be careful what you sow. Your child might have to reap it. Somebody else close to you might have to reap it. You got to be very careful, baby. You don't always reap what you sow. Your children will reap it. Your grandchildren will reap it. You got to be very, very careful. That's why it don't matter. Listen, Anu, it don't matter if they do me wrong, baby. God's gonna do me right. God's gonna do me right, and I'm gonna pray for them, and I'm gonna get on my face, and I'm gonna say I forgive them. I'm gonna say, God, I forgive them. I forgive them. I'm gonna say I forgive them until I have a forgiving spirit on me. Because see, the enemy will try to trick you with an unforgiving spirit. I don't want no unforgiving spirit on me, baby. I want a forgiving spirit. I don't want nothing to, I don't want no hate, no hurt to consume me. None of that. I don't want none of that to consume me. I got work to do. And when I got done talking to my friend, I was sitting at the desk. I said, Shalakimia, you got work to do. You don't have time. You don't have time for that other stuff. You got work to do. I'm the blessing. I got work to do. If somebody can't see I'm a blessing, they ain't supposed to see it, baby. Period, point blank. They ain't supposed to see it. The blessing ain't for them. It ain't for them. Take a seat at that table that God is preparing for my enemies. Baby, you're going to have a front row seat, VIP tickets to this next season. Because let me tell y'all something. Shalakim is going to the next level in less than 2 weeks. In less than 2 weeks, I'm going to the next level. The conversation is about to get bigger. It's about to get greater. It's about to be more healing, more empowering, more inspiring. It's going down. It's going down. Period, point blank. Exactly. Bless those who curse you. They gonna need it. You hear me? They gonna need you to pray and ask God to have mercy on them, because God do not play about us. Every tear you cry, they got to pay. They got to pay, because they didn't have to do you how they did you. Not after God instructed you to bless them. Not after God instructed you to do the things that you did in their life. They ain't have to do you like that. They chose to. They chose to. I don't know who needed this live tonight, but I needed to share. I needed to share. And for the people that be in my comments like, oh, keep some stuff to yourself. Mind your own business, baby. Mind your own business, baby. We healing over here. We being empowered over here. You will never tell somebody to mind their business when it comes to a testimony. Because let me tell you something. The business that I have ain't even mine to keep. Ain't even mine to keep. How about that? How about that? If you don't like what I talk about on my channel, you don't have to be over here, baby. You just don't have to. If people don't come to the table and have real conversations like this, how are other people going to feel like they can get through? Do you know how many people are silently suffering? Silently. Don't got nobody to talk to. Think don't nobody understand what they going through. Listen, all alone. And it could take your testimony. It could take you coming and being real and just speaking out that could pour the healing inside of them. That could help them. That could give them the confirmation like, oh, God, you ain't forget about me. You sent somebody to understand me, God. I needed that word. I needed that confirmation. That be the enemy in my comments talk about, oh, Shalakimia, be quiet. Oh, Shalakimia, you don't got to tell this. Oh, you don't got, that be the enemy, baby. That be the enemy. And I rebuke and I bind him too. I rebuke and bind him. I got a new wind in me. I got a new strength in me, a new anointing, all that in me. It's going down. I hope they ready, but you know what? If they ain't ready, they ain't gotta be. They ain't gotta be ready. They sure don't. Because I'm coming greater. I'm coming stronger. I'm coming more anointed, more faithful. I'm coming. More empowering, inspiring, and motivating. I'm coming. And the death threats can't stop me. The mistreatment can't stop me. The trying to tear me down can't stop me. Them trying to hurt me can't stop me. Nothing can stop me but God. And I said what I said. And my name is Shalakimia. I love y'all. Have a good night. And I'll talk to y'all later on today. And thank y'all for supporting me.